What's up, guys? Welcome to our very first day of our holiday jumpstart challenge. What is up? How's it going? How's everyone's day been? It is 6:30 and it looks like midnight outside. Love that for us. No, I don't. Why does the time change suck, guys? I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes, waiting for people to pop on. What's up, Alyssa? What's up, Allie? How's it going? I'm just gonna wait here for a couple minutes. If you're just hopping on, what's up, Claire? If you guys are just hopping on, go ahead and comment below where you're watching from. I know we've got people from kind of all over, and I'm really interested to see where all of you guys are from. So pop your location below while we're waiting for people. I'm gonna talk a lot, so got my water here. I'm prepared. It's already been dark here. Yeah, it's horrible. I can't believe it. I'm like, why is time change a thing? Like, I honestly should probably Google this. Like, why is it a thing? I don't know. Columbus, yes, that's where I am. What's up, Michigan? Oh, we're kind of enemies if you're from Michigan. No, I'm just kidding. Michigan again. We've got Western Massachusetts. All right, we're all over the place. Let's go. Wheelersburg. That's in West Virginia, right? I believe. Oh, she said Ohio. Okay, I am so wrong. All right, that's how much I know about geography in my own state. Okay. All right, guys, so if you don't know, today we are talking about mindset. So just to kind of, sorry, I'm going to get very distracted by these comments. I will try to focus, Alex, focus. Let's go. Okay. So we're talking about mindset today. If you didn't know, if you're popping on, you're like, oh, what's she talking about? What's she doing? We are doing a 5-day holiday jumpstart challenge. What does that mean, do you ask? Basically, just to get you going, get you started on these goals that you have, your health and fitness goals, getting you going before the New Year's, before the holidays here. So that is our whole goal with this holiday jumpstart challenge, just to give you some more knowledge, empowerment, that kind of thing, to feel comfortable going into the holidays with a game plan instead of, feeling like you're going to, gain that holiday 15 that then, New Year's comes around and it's like, new year, new me, let's go. Not having that same thing that happens every single year, but going into it with a game plan here. So today, day one, starting off talking about mindset. Now, I do want to mention, for every single live that we're doing, we're also going to have some kind of free resource that goes along with the live. So today's resource, and I will talk about this again at the end of our live here, but we actually have an interview with one of our clients that, her name's Tyler, and she's made huge mindset changes since we started together. So it's just cool to see, somebody else is kind of going through the same situation that you are, have some really cool mindset shifts, because I feel like, obviously physique progress and physique changes are really, really cool, but sometimes the coolest thing happens inside your mind. So anyways, without further ado, let me read this comment and I'll get into it. Plan is always important, or you just YOLO yourself into eating everything. Absolutely. I'm like, YOLO, give me all the pumpkin pie or pumpkin roll. Actually, I'm more of a pumpkin roll person than a pumpkin pie. We are like a pumpkin roll factory in my house. So yes, totally agree. Going in with a plan is the move. And I'll kind of go over some good tips and tricks for going into Thanksgiving, since that is this coming week. So remind me to do that, because I honestly don't have that written down and I probably will forget. So remind me to do that, Alyssa, at the end of this live. So mindset. First thing we need to address here is your mindset on your health and fitness journey. So, not going into it wanting to make this change by starting just another program or another diet, that kind of thing. Totally get rid of the word diet from your vocabulary, really. Just like throw it out, because we can go through dieting phases, but like you don't want to spend the whole rest of your life on this earth in a diet. Like, gross. No one wants to do that. So throw that out. What we're really wanting to do is make healthy living a lifestyle, not just another diet, not just another random thing that we're doing, 21-day fix, 30-day challenge, or I don't know, just so you can like slash calories, get on the treadmill for hours and see some progress. But the second, you let a baguette touch your lips, it all comes back. So really making the mindset shift that this is just a lifestyle. This is just what I do. This is just how I live my life. I'm usually pretty active. The things that I enjoy doing are, is activity related, and I eat pretty healthy most of the time, but if I want to have a piece of pizza from time to time, I'm just gonna do it. And if I go to a wedding and have a piece of cake, I'm not gonna feel guilty about it. And if I go on vacation and have my favorite drink, a Miami Vice, frozen Miami Vice, my favorite drink, okay, I'm not going to have this guilt like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just cheated on my diet again. But going into it being like, yeah, cool. Like, I had a frozen drink. So what? Like, I live my life very healthy and I'm just going to get on with it. So anyways, that's the very first thing you need to address with yourself is we're not doing another diet. We're not doing another thing that's going to, roll around every couple months and then you end up back where you started from. No, this is something where we're going to truly make this a lifestyle. So that's the first thing that you need to just address in your head. Throw out the word diet. We're doing a lifestyle, baby. Okay, second thing, we need to address if, these goals that you have for your health and fitness, are they truly a priority for you? Because we can say and complain like, oh, I need to lose weight. Oh, I need to do this and that. But it's never going to truly happen for you unless you make it a priority. And it's okay if it's not. Sometimes we're at points in our life where our health and fitness just truly isn't, top of mind. It's just not top priority. But then don't be like, yes, I have these goals, and then not truly make it a priority. So what I kind of like to address with everyone that I get on a Zoom call with when they're like trying to figure out if we'd be a good fit together as a client-coach relationship, I like to ask everyone, okay, let's figure out, are you really committed to this? Because this is truly like a lifestyle change and we will hold you accountable to all this and give you all the strategy, but are you committed or are you just interested in doing it? Because there's a big difference there if you're just interested in doing something or if you're truly like, let's commit to this. So what I tell people is the difference between the two is if you're truly committed to something, you're going to do everything in your power to truly get after these goals. The journey to success is not going to be straight to the top. There's going to be challenges along the way. There's going to be bumps in the road. Of course, those are inevitable. But, when those challenges do arise, you're going to get creative with how to overcome those. And you're going to reach out for help. And you're going to, utilize the resources that you have available. In this group, we're going to put a lot of really, really cool resources for you guys. And, if you're truly committed, you're going to utilize all those resources that are readily available to you. So that's if you're really, really committed. And on the other side of things, if you're just kind of interested, that's when you start making excuses, usually when those things get tough. Or maybe even start making excuses before you even get started. Maybe it's like, yeah, I'll start Monday. Monday never comes, right? So that's what you kind of need to gauge for yourself. Is this truly a top priority for you? And if it is, how do we get going here? Like Lydia said, 80-20 approach for sure when you're talking about lifestyle versus just being on a diet. Okay, so coming back to committed versus interested. That's just something to figure out within yourself. Again, figure out that you're going to make this a lifestyle and not just another diet. And then also figure out, okay, is this truly the time where you're really ready to be committed to this? If so, let's get after it. If not, address that within yourself. See why can't I be fully committed to this? Address that within yourself and be like, okay, cool, maybe this just isn't the right time for me. Or, hey, maybe I need to cut out the BS in my life and just get after it, to be honest. So when anyone's like, yeah, I kind of used to be interested, but now I'm really committed. I feel like I'm getting there. I'm like, what is holding you back from being fully committed? and then they usually say, well, it's just this or that. It's like, okay, cool. That's definitely something we can work around. So let's get it. So that's just something to keep in mind as well. Another thing, so the third thing, I'll talk about like 3 main things here. So the third thing is knowing your why. So that's another thing that I ask every client probably like 1,000,000 times before we end up working together is like, okay, why do you feel like this is the time in your life where you're really ready to do this? Or yeah, you might want to lose weight, but why do you want to do that? Like, why is that even important to you? So getting down to the bottom of your why is something that is super, super important, so that you know your passion and the meaning and the purpose behind these daily actions that you're putting in place every day for your life. And it really helps you have, a clarity on your purpose that's going to translate into a stronger and more sustainable motivation for you along the way. And by that, I mean, obviously when things get tough and when those challenges arise, of course they will. No one's life is picture perfect. So when you know your why and your background on why you're doing this in the first place, and a really strong why, not just like, yeah, I want to look cute for my boyfriend or, whatever it is. Knowing a strong why behind what you're doing is going to be the driving factor and the motivation that's going to keep you going every single day when things get tough. So how I like to really get to the bottom of this is the 5 whys. And Dylan does the 5 whys for work, so he is like scarred every time I say the 5 whys, which is really funny. But 5 whys can translate into every part of your life. So by the 5 whys, I mean, ask yourself, okay, like, why do I want to, prioritize my health and fitness? Okay, because I want to lose weight. Okay, why do you want to lose weight? Maybe it's because you want to, get into a smaller pant size. Okay, cool. So why do you want to get into a smaller pant size? Maybe it's because you feel like if you fit into smaller pants that you look prettier and you look better, that kind of thing. So why is it important to you to look prettier and look better and feel better? Maybe it's because if you look good, you feel good and you ooze that confidence. Okay, cool. Let's go even deeper. Why is it important to you to exude confidence? Maybe it's because you feel like you're more assertive in your job, or maybe just in your day-to-day life. And when you feel more assertive in your day-to-day life, you feel like you're really taking control of your life to really get after everything in your life, professionally, fitness level, personally, in your personal life, like everything. You just level up when you feel better and you feel more confident. So that's truly the why behind why you want to make your health and fitness goals a priority. It's not because I want to lose 10 pounds. It's because you want to feel more confident, more assertive, more in control over your life. So that's the why to come back to every time that things get challenging. Because it's easy to be like, I don't really need to lose those 10 pounds. But it's harder to be like, yeah, I don't really need to be, in control of my own life. Like, what is that? No, you definitely do. You need to feel confident. You need to feel like you're in control of your life. So that is kind of what I mean when I say do the 5 whys. It's like, ask yourself, okay, why is that important to me? Okay, why is that important to me? Until you truly get to something juicy. So literally write it down, get out your journal, get out your notebook, and do some 5 whys for yourself. So that's kind of the breakdown of mindset to get in. Before you even get started on your health and fitness journey is 1, let yourself know that this is going to be a lifestyle change. This isn't just another diet. This isn't just another program that I'm doing. The second thing is figure out if you're truly, truly committed to this or if you're just kind of interested. Because if you're truly, truly committed, let's get after it. But if you're just kind of interested, acknowledge that within yourself. See what you would need to do to make yourself truly committed, and then address that, then get after it. The third thing is knowing your why so that you can come back to that every time things get challenging and tough in your fitness journey, because that's just kind of inevitable. But having some support, having resources to reach out to are really, really important there. So that's kind of mindset-wise. I'm going to really quickly go over my top tips for Thanksgiving because that's coming up. I'm sure we will go over that Wednesday when we talk about nutrition. I believe that's Wednesday. Yeah. But I'll just go over my top tips. So going into the day, making sure that I know at least in my family, our Thanksgiving dinners usually start like mid-afternoon. Honestly, it's not like a dinner, it's like 3 o'clock. At least for me, that's kind of like lunchtime. I'm kind of weird. But anyways, having kind of a lighter breakfast, lighter lunch going into it. And sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Lighter lunch, lighter breakfast, making sure you're prioritizing your water throughout the morning. Also, maybe having like a protein shake in the morning, making sure you're really prioritizing your protein for the day as well. Telling yourself, okay, I'm going to have like 1 or 2, maybe 2 plates of food and 1 dessert. So going into it, knowing that you have a game plan there. I would say on your first plate, I would say prioritize protein and vegetables there on your first plate. And then between plates, I would say drink a glass of water so that you're, taking the time to digest, have those feelings of fullness, drink your water. So between plates, drink your glass of water. If you want to go up for seconds, then that's where you can have some of, those more fun foods, that kind of thing. Just so, you're at least prioritizing the good stuff and then still at least giving yourself some grace to have those more fun foods like mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, those kinds of things. And then I would say after that, drink another glass of water, hang out for a bit with your family, play some games. And then I would pick your fave dessert to go in on and have that dessert with no guilt and just be like, yep, tomorrow I'm getting back after what I was doing. So go in with a game plan, but also give yourself some grace because this holiday is once a year with your family where you're hanging out, having some good food. If you guys are getting together, I know this year has been kind of complicated with COVID and everything, but those are kind of a quick rundown of my best tips. Now, I will leave you with, we are putting that resource down below in the comments. It's going to be an interview from one of our clients who's made huge mindset progress. She's absolutely killing it. Her name's Tyler. So if you are curious on, what the importance is of a mindset shift or, how to get that mindset shift yourself in your health and fitness journey, I would highly recommend watching that video. So it's going to be right below in the comments. We'll link that there. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns throughout this whole entire week, Coach Lydia and I will be at your disposal through DMs. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us and ask any questions. We will also be keeping up with you guys in the DMs because we want everyone to start the new year on the right foot, heading towards success, especially into the holidays, and not feeling like you're unprepared and need to restart on the new year. So that's the goal here. Let us know if you have any questions. Have a fantastic night. Peace out.